Hello everybody. I was not planning on doing another update before I had gotten my braces off, which obviously I have not gotten those off yet, but something interesting happened last week and I wanted to let you guys know because it has definitely thrown a little wrench in things, a slight change of plans. So when I went to my dentist last week just to have a routine cleaning, wanted to get that done before I went to Germany, was hoping I was going to have the braces off just to be able to really let them get things clean, etc. But that obviously didn't quite work out with the timing. But anyway, went to the dentist, and before they started, they kind of asked if I had any questions or concerns. And I had just mentioned that I sort of had this sore spot and a little bit on my lower right gums, which I think I've mentioned in a previous video. I've always felt like there's been kind of a puffy spot, or like this right side has been a little bit puffier, has been seeming to take a little bit longer to heal, or just tighter in general. It's gotten a lot better, but I still had it just sort of like a sore spot pretty close to where I think the incision was from my surgery. And a while ago, I had actually mentioned it to my orthodontist when I went in, because I had kind of looked in there one day and seen like it almost looked a little bruised or something like that. And I couldn't quite tell what it was. Just wanted to make sure that it didn't look like something was wrong with the incision or healing or whatever. And she had looked at it and thought it just looked a little irritated, but that it was probably fine, just to keep an eye on it. And so when I went to the dentist, I just had mentioned to them it still was a little bit sore, and if they, noticed anything, just to let me know. So when my dentist came to check everything out, and she looked at it more closely and really got in there, and she said, "That is metal. That is your plate poking through your gums." So that's not good. When that does happen, it can happen, and it was something that I had read about not until actually after my surgery, but when I was looking at considering whether or not to have the plates removed. One of the reasons that they do remove plates is because sometimes people's gums don't tolerate them that well, and they can become exposed. If it becomes exposed, there's a risk of infection, which is bad. So you do have to have that plate removed. So of course, after all the previous consideration and the testing and everything, and deciding and not to move forward with that, now this one, at least this one, will have to come out. I have been in communication with my surgeon about what needs to happen or how quickly. And of course, I was concerned about what does this mean for my trip to Germany and having the cavitation procedures, given that this plate is there. Would I need to postpone that? Kind of had a little mad rush of emailing with everybody last week. Luckily in Germany, they said, "You can still come, we'll do everything we can. We might not be able to get close to that specific area, but depending on how risky it is, or where the cavitation is on that side, might still be able to make it happen. If not, I will just have to have that one spot done at another time. I will have to go back there in about 6 months anyway to get a permanent crown for the dead front tooth that they are going to replace. So if they can't work on this side in that area where the plate is exposed, I can have that one, that cavitation cleaned out next time I go, in 6 months. And in the meantime, I will have that plate removed. In talking with my surgeon and the clinic in Spain, they said it's not an emergency. I should try to get it taken out within the next 8 weeks, which would be basically right up to the 1 year date of my surgery. They do want you to try to get that done before a year has passed, or before too much bone healing has happened, so that it's easier to get the plate out. They will check my other plates as well, just to kind of, assess if anything else should come out preemptively, or I don't really know how they decide what to do at this point, if any other plates need to come out, but basically just the one that is exposed will have to come out. And then if anything else is maybe looking concerning, we will address that at that point. So that is the plan as of today. We'll still be going to Germany, getting as much done as we can there. And then we'll be scheduling with my surgeon in Spain to have this plate removed probably sometime in November. Haven't quite figured out an exact date yet, still working those details out. But I guess this is just another little piece of the process, something that can happen. It does come up, and we'll have to get this plate removed. We'll, of course, keep you guys posted. I'm going to get my braces off pretty soon, and we'll try to get another update in before I head to Germany once the braces are off, or maybe once I'm there as I'm preparing for those appointments. But thank you as always for watching. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave a comment below. Happy to answer any questions. And I'll see you guys soon with another update. I will have to go back there in about 6 months anyway to get a permanent crown for the dead front tooth that is going to be replaced.